Oh my god, I look like a ghost. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. On today's video I thought I will do something which I haven't done on my channel so far. I was in the mood to put my makeup on and I thought I might turn the camera to record that. And after that I thought a bit, what if I will do my full face of makeup using those products that I'm not so much reaching for them. Either I've tried them once and they didn't work for me, either maybe they were my favorite at some point and after that I have found other products that I prefer more, so they were like pushed backwards on my drawer. So, as a disclaimer, if some of those products are your favorites, by any means I don't want to offend you. We are all different, and if those products are not my favorites or they are not working for me, this doesn't mean that they cannot be your holy grail. Those being said, I hope you enjoyed this video and you'll subscribe before you leave, and also you can give it a like. I will really appreciate that and I want to thank you in advance. I'm gonna start with a primer that I probably got in a subscription box because I don't remember grabbing it. So this is the Pixi by Petra and it's a glow booster. And I think I have tried once and I did not like so much the overall finish. Yes, it's definitely in the luminous side, but doesn't look that bad though. I don't know in which moment of my life I was when I was trying this primer. Maybe it makes me glowy or greasy, I don't know exactly, I don't remember. It might be some 1 or more years since I've tried, so it's quite old. Maybe I shouldn't put that on my face, but for the sake of this video I will do that. Okay, moving forward, I have this foundation from Tilbury. Maybe for you this might come as a surprise, but for me this foundation is a love-hate product because I don't like how it looks on my skin when I first apply it, but it turns out to be a long-lasting foundation, so it grabs into my pores. That's the reason I don't like it. So I remember that I have found the best way to apply it is with my fingers, and after that tapping in with a sponge. So this is exactly what I'm going to do now. Yeah, the problem, guys, you see, this is really full coverage, so if you are that type of person, I think this might be your favorite foundation, but I have enlarged pores and doesn't look flattering on me. And this is another sponge that is not my favorite. I don't hate it, but it's not that soft, you know, like I have found other sponges that I love. And also one thing that I don't like about this foundation is the fact that I have a bit too light shade for me. So probably this is another reason for it not being so favorite. You be the judge. I think it settled onto my fine lines, onto my pores, but actually it doesn't look so bad now. Maybe it's the primer that's helping. I don't know what to say. I admit I haven't tried this combination so far. And usually when I was applying this foundation, I was applying a pore minimizing primer, but I never thought to combine it with a glowy primer. Speaking about really bad shade matching, this is the E.L.F. Camo concealer that it's really white and I don't like it. It's drying me. So because I have a very light foundation, maybe I can try to... I look like a ghost. Also, this is another sponge that I don't like. This is by a brand that is available on Müller, on Austria and other countries, and I love their brushes, but this sponge, it's really tough. Okay, so I don't know, I think I might part ways with this Camo concealer. I don't like it. And I was thinking that I might use it as a eyeshadow primer, but I have eyeshadow primer that I love, so I don't know. This is a palette by L'Oreal. This is nothing wrong with this palette, and I actually used quite a lot from it, but I'm not reaching it so often nowadays, and it's really old, so I think it might have started to dry. So let's give her some love. This is a really interesting combination between a cream and a powder. So it looks like a cream, but it's some hybrid. It's definitely dry. Maybe we should tell her goodbye. I had it from too long. Okay, now something that it will might also look a bit shocking for you. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr powder. I have it in the shade Butter. There is nothing wrong with this powder, but I find it a bit heavy for me. And I'm not reaching for it so much. And especially during summer, it makes me oily. So from this reason alone. Oh yeah, now I see from the Pixi primer, I see some pieces of shimmer shining on my chin, so maybe that was the reason that I didn't like that product. Okay, if I'm setting the E.L.F primer with the powder, doesn't look bad. The bad thing is the actual shade. Anyway, I'm hoping to get the hydrating version, which I heard really good things about. Oh my god, too much online. If you are more normal skin or dry skin, you might love it. I will keep it. I don't want to part ways with it, but look, I have a travel size version and it's almost full. For the face, I'm going to use this contour palette that I have from the brand Aura Cosmetics. I got it not last year, but in 2019 from Croatia. And let's see. Okay, I'm using the more light shade, but I don't see so much payout, or maybe it's just my opinion. Ooh, look at this foundation, the demarcation line. It's, I think I didn't blend it. Yeah, the fact with the Tilbury foundation is that you have to move really fast. We also have a highlighter here. I think this is really subtle. For blush, I have this Sephora palette that I actually don't think that is available. I received it as a birthday gift a couple of years ago. And there's nothing wrong with this palette, but again, I'm not grabbing for it. So I remember I was usually combining those two shades, so this is what I'm going to do now. Actually, the quality of those blushes, it's really nice. So this I might hold it for a while. Let's move on to the brows. So I have two brow products that I don't reach for. This one is by Sleek, the Eyebrow Stylist, and the second one, it's also something that might be surprising for you, is the E.L.F brow pencil, the chubby version one. I don't like it so much because I much more prefer the teeny tiny pencil comparing with the other one. Okay, let's try the Sleek one first. It's extremely dry. And the shade, it's a bit warm. On the other brow, I'm going to use my E.L.F. brow pencil. Okay, this is much better and it's also not dried. So, thinking to toss the sleek one and keep the E.L.F. But one thing I should remember, Julia, don't buy chubby brow pencils. Moving to, no, I have something else. Wait. I got this Eyebrow gel, which, beside the fact that this shade is too dark for me, I think it's also giving too much product. So it's like the stopper don't properly clean the brush. An eyeshadow primer that I don't like is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. And this is really strange to tell you that, because my most favorite eyeshadow primer is also by Smashbox. But oh my god, what difference is between those two products? First, this is translucent and has different texture and lasts all day. If I use this eyeshadow primer, any kind of shadow would last on me, but this is a bit tricky. It's drying out my lid, but in the meantime doesn't help with the longevity of the shadow. So let me know, guys, if some of those products that I said I don't like, they are working for you. Please let me know what I'm doing wrong. Now, a eyeshadow palette that I did not make any secret that I don't like it from the first moment I grab it is the NARS Ignite eyeshadow palette. And I'm using only 6 shades out of 12 because those have some interesting formula which I don't like. I'm going to try to apply one of the duochrome, but for the moment I'm going to take those 3 from this row, the matte ones, and to build up my transition and my outer V. And then I will use one of the shimmery chromy shades to enhance my lid. And there is nothing wrong with the matte shades, they are really nice and blending. So yeah, I really cannot say anything bad about the matte shades. That's pretty. It reminds me about the texture of the shimmery shades from the True Beauty eyeshadow palette. I'm going to try to attempt using one of those duochrome shades. I think I will use this one from here. They don't have name. Look at that pretty! Wow! So I misjudged this palette. Oh my god. I think I have learned something more about makeup since I first tried this palette. Because I remember I was trying to use those duochrome alone and I did not like how they are applying. Okay, I don't have a shade for my inner corner, so... Also, I was pulling this palette by Bella Pierre to show you I don't have anything wrong. Oops! I don't have anything wrong to say about this palette, just for the fact that I don't grab for it too much. Because I am usually using the highlighters that are in my face palette. Hourglass or my Suku. Okay, so something which I thought it will be a disaster, it turns out to be something unexpected for me. Just I want to reinforce my outer V. Eyeliner, I have this Essence extra long lasting eyeliner pen, which I thought it has a flexible felt tip, but it's actually a very stiff one, and from this reason it pulls my lid. But not only that, it is not pigmented. So this is how the liner looks like, and I don't like the way it applies. It is patchy and the felt tip doesn't help me to do it. So I had to switch off the camera and do my left side outside of camera because I should have helped with my second hand and I couldn't do that. Now curling my lashes, I have this Works or Brushworks curler that I tried once and I don't like it. I don't like it because it doesn't grab my lashes in the outer corner. And do you remember this Essence Volume Booster Lash Primer? Comparing with my Max Factor one. This is... So I know some of you guys love this primer, so please don't hate me. A mascara, I cannot say that I don't like it, but I had high hopes for it. This is the Lancome Monsieur Big. For me, it doesn't do anything special. I'm using it because it has more pigment to it, so it helps me cover the grays from the actual primers. Yeah, this formula, it's thick. I don't like so much the mascara that load my lashes, and I think the problem is that this topper, you see it's quite wide open, so that might be the case that the product, it's not cleaned from the actual brush. So look how much I've cleaned up after I've added on my lashes. Now I have the perfect lashes, gray and clamped together. What do you think, guys? For my lips, I have this Revlon Color Stay lip liner in the shade Mauve that I remember I didn't like it first because it's a bit shimmery, but this morning I wanted to sharpen it. It has also a sharpener built in, and I just could notice that it came out. This is barely doing something and it's tugging the lip. Maybe it's just dried out, I don't know. But my upper lip is hurting. That's the problem with mechanical liners in general. They are drying out faster than the wooden one. So this is one of the reasons that I don't like them. And second is that you cannot sharpen them properly. The built-in sharpener cannot do the same thing to the automatic liner that a regular pencil sharpener can do to a wooden pencil liner. So there is that. As a lip product, I have two from Milani, which I mostly don't like about them are the shades. So I have the Matte Delicate and the Matte Darling. So I think I'm going to use the Matte Delicate, but I thought it's more neutral, but it turns out to be that kind of pink undertone that doesn't work well with my skin tone. And also they are a bit too drying. It's not that I hate them. I have used them in some of my makeup tutorials, but they are not my favorite. And when they are fading, they are doing a demarcation line on my inner lip. I remember how happy I was when I grabbed this gloss by Gerard Cosmetics. I bought it last year from Beauty Bay. Just I chose the wrong shade and doesn't look so flattering on me. From this reason I'm not wearing it so much. And this is the one that has some light on the cap. You cannot actually see it. Maybe if I turn off the ring light. You know what? On the top of this pink lipstick that I don't like the shade, it helps to tone down the actual brightness of the lipstick, and it makes a shade that it's really nice and works with my look and with my skin tone. So, I could not believe that I discovered another combination that I like. I can use one of those lipsticks from Milani with this Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss that I don't like it usually on its own. So I also didn't show you that this has a nice mirror, so you can do some touch-ups if you're on the go. Not that you need to touch up your lip gloss underneath your mask, but just in case. Okay guys, and this is the final look. What do you think about the products that I've used? Do you like them? Have you tried them? What are your thoughts about those? I really like to hear your thoughts on the comment section down below. For sure, I have discovered that I'm keeping the NARS palette. It's nice and good quality. We are starting to get along. This Pixi by Petra primer, it's working with my Charlotte Tilbury foundation, and I love the lippy combination I just discovered right now. But the other products are like meh, we'll see. I am not planning to declutter anything on this particular video, but I'm planning to do a declutter series on my channel. So if you are interested and you like this kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. But yeah guys, this is all for today. I really had fun filming this video with you. I ended up discovering some products that I had in my collection and I thought I don't like them, but I did not try some other combination and see that they are actually working. Those being said, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm looking forward to see you again on my next video. Have a great, beautiful, blessed day ahead, guys. Bye bye. Mwah.